All right, let's discuss about some interesting findings on what motivates us at work. I'm going to share with you some experiments done by one of my favorite researchers, Dan Ariely, and this is one iconic one. Seeing the fruits of our labor may make us more productive. Right? What it means is we want to see tangible progress, and one of the way he illustrated this was using this Bionicle experiment. So what happens is he had two groups, right? Two groups. So one group was, they were all given the same task, yeah? Complete building a Bionicle, and with this you get paid $3, okay? And then for your second completed Bionicle, you're gonna be paid $2.70, and your third one, so on and so forth, right? It goes down and down and down. So what happened was for the first group, right? You finish the Bionicle and you know it will be destroyed, yeah? Everyone knows it will be destroyed. For the first group, you give it to the person, he takes a look at this, he places it underneath the table, and you go on to take on and start building your second Bionicle. Now the second group is a bit different. The second group, after you've finished putting all your effort building the Bionicle, you pass it to him. He takes a hammer, bam, 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 and he destroys it right in front of our eyes. Okay, so that's the difference between the two. Yeah. So guess what happened? Not surprisingly, what you realize is that even though they knew their product will be destroyed in the end, right? But the fact that they could appreciate it a bit more, you were putting it under the table. Group 1 was able to sustain this for a longer period of time before they quit. While the other group, right, couldn't take it. They couldn't take the pain of having their masterpieces destroyed right in front of their eyes, right? So that's one interesting one. The second tip we have over here is the less appreciated we feel, the more money we want to do it. And how was this illustrated, right? So in this group, in this experiment, there was 3 groups. The first group, you're supposed to look at a piece of paper like this, and you're just supposed to circle out, right, all the different pairs of alphabets, yeah? Or just given an instruction, just, okay, where are the A's? The A's are here, the B's are here. That's all there is to it. You finish, you write your name on it, and you pass it to the researcher. In the first group, the researcher takes a look at this, acknowledges it, gives you a smile, and then put it one side. In the second group, as you give it to the researcher, he just takes it over, doesn't give it a look, doesn't acknowledge you, doesn't give you a smile, nothing at all, just put one side. And in the third group, once you give it to the person, they just shred it. They don't even care about whether you got it correct or not. All right, so 3 groups. So what happened? So again, money is involved, right? Money is involved. And what we learned from the experiment was that as long as you are being acknowledged, which is in the case of the first group, they could carry on much longer as compared to group 2 and group 3. Group 3, of course, they lose motivation really fast. Group 2, in which you were here and you just put it one side, it was not shredded. This group was quite close to the third group. So what does this tell you, right? Positive reinforcement, just saying thanks for the hard work. Thanks for doing this for me, right? It doesn't cost you a penny, but it does have some impact on how you motivate your team, right? And the harder a project is, the prouder we feel about it. Sometimes we are very scared of stretching, of our team members burning out, of giving them things which are difficult. But my friends, the thing is, a little bit of stress is good for you. Challenge motivates us in a certain way. The problem comes when we give challenges and we don't give support. Does that make sense? Yeah? So if you look at here, right, harder a project is, again, an experiment that was done to prove this was origami. So we call this the origami project, right? So we have 2 groups, and the first group was given an origami kit with specific instructions, okay? And the second group was given an origami kit without specific instructions. So what turns out was that, of course, the second group, given they don't have good instructions, they might not have prior training in origami, they had uglier products. Okay, so at the end of it, you had a group of neutral bystander looking at all the origami sets that was there and to appraise it, give it a value. So what we found out was that the group, right, that had the instructions, right, the differential in values was not that much. Whereas for group number 2, where they had to build it, a really difficult task, figure it out, how do I produce this origami? The builders perceive the value of their work to be much higher than the neutral parties. So what does this tell us, right? The more difficult, the more effort you place in, you know, and if it's not recognized, you try so hard. Have you ever had this kind of experiences? You try so hard and then your boss tells you, oh, actually, I didn't need this. The project was cancelled. It kills me. Does it kill you? So think about this as well, right? In terms of the way you work with your team members.